A man was tricked into taking his family overseas for work, but as soon as they landed, chaos broke out. A swarm of riot police and violent mobs were heading straight toward them. Before the man could even react, the shooting had already started. He had no choice but to run for his life. The rioters quickly broke through the police line and gained the upper hand. With danger closing in, the man tried to get back to his hotel, but the hotel entrance was blocked by a mob. Just then, a man who had been captured shouted that he was American, begging the mob to let him go, but they shot him dead without hesitation. The man broke into a cold sweat. While the mob cheered and celebrated, he quietly turned to escape, but one of the rioters spotted him. The man raced up a fire escape and kicked the ladder down behind him. He finally reached the hotel. At the entrance, hotel staff were trying to hold off the attackers. One of them urged him to hurry back to his room. Just as he left, the front door was breached. Gunfire erupted as the mob stormed in. The man sprinted to the elevator, but no matter how many times he pressed the button, it didn't work. Panicking, he remembered the elevator needed a keycard to operate. The doors finally closed, and he let out a breath of relief. When he got back to the room, he found his wife getting ready to take their 2 daughters to the pool. He quickly stopped her and told her what was happening outside. Suddenly, he realized their younger daughter was missing. Their older daughter said she had already gone to the pool by herself. The man was filled with dread. He rushed to the 4th floor pool, but the mob had already reached the 7th floor. He had to use a different fire escape to go down. Meanwhile, his wife heard noises outside the door. She quietly looked through the peephole and saw a rioter with a machete slaughtering the guests across the hall. Paralyzed with fear, she backed away slowly. Then the door handle started to turn. With no other option, she leaned her whole body against the door to hold it shut. Back at the pool, the man finally found his daughter swimming, but the mob had already spotted them. He quickly wedged a life ring against the door to block it, and grabbed his daughter to run. Glass shattered behind them as the rioters gave chase. He ran into the stairwell. Suddenly, a rioter appeared in front of him. At that moment, a stranger showed up, an older man who tackled the rioter and told him to head for the roof. Back in the room, his wife was still bracing the door. Only when she heard her husband's voice did she dare open it. The man gathered his family, and they ran toward the roof. The hallway was in ruins. Then their daughter's teddy bear fell. She screamed, drawing the mob's attention. The man had no choice but to keep running with his family. They burst into the stairwell. When they reached the rooftop, the door was locked. The man shouted that they were guests. Thankfully, someone on the other side opened it just in time. The whole family made it to the rooftop safely. The door was quickly locked behind them. Seeing so many other survivors, the man finally relaxed. Then, the sound of a helicopter filled the air. Everyone was thrilled, thinking it was a government rescue, but as the helicopter turned around, something terrifying happened.